Hi guys. Okay, so I want to let you in on a trade that I caught this week today. Yeah, I caught that trade today, earlier on today. It wasn't part of the trade that I did or that we did as analysis, so I'm going to just go straight to the trade, do the analysis, and tell you how I caught it and where I got in and where I got off. Okay, using our strategy. All right. So this is not a trade, but I'll check my next video. I want to do an update on this pair that we did analysis on. So this is the trade. This is the trade. Yep. This is the trade. I hope you can see clearly. So this is on a daily time frame. This was where I caught it from, but the trade is supposed to go as far as here, this top side, this place here. But let's see, let's do the analysis. Okay, so from a daily perspective or from a daily time frame, this is what we are seeing here. So it's been on an uptrend all this while. It's been on an uptrend from here to here. Let me change this. Yeah, from here to here, down all the way, creating higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so at this point, market came back to retest on this support resistant area. If you notice how it got retested here, retested here, retested, these are points of supply and demand or support and resistance. So you hear me interchange it. So by the way, this is VIX 25 1S index. Okay, so it's a synthetic pair. All right. On a daily time frame, we see what happened here. Markets created a break or a change of character. So market came down, did a downtrend and broke off that high. All right. I put it here just for the sake of people who would like to put their own what do you call it? Their own break of structure on the week instead of on the body. But most times I use body. In fact, mostly that's the only thing I use. I use body. So when market created that break of structure from here or change of character from here, I had to cater for the daily time frame. If you notice, this is a 4 hours time frame. I deleted, so I had to cater for the daily time frame um order block here, right? So there was no much fair value gap around here. So that's why when you break it down to 4 hours, I put this 4 hours order block too, was also found around that area. So I just placed so we break it down to 4 hours. Now on the 4 hours, we see the break of structure here. This is the break of structure. We see the break of structure or the change of character here on this move. So this big candle, this big red candle, let me shrink this a bit. Yeah. This big red candle happened to now be the order block that caused the break of structure, the last order block that caused the break of structure. So that was what I was waiting for, right? But on this week, if you notice this line is in this week. It's like the starting of this week. This is Monday. Yeah. So if you follow my other videos, you see that when I do back tests, I get to put the line from the Monday to Sunday. All right. So the aim of this video is to make sure you get a particular or a single trade per week, just one trade per week that will give you the money you're looking for. You go, you risk what you can risk, make what you can make for the week, and you're out. Over trading is um a very bad thing to do when you're in the business of forex trading because you could make a lot of money and still lose a lot of money. You could make $3,000 today and you lose $3,000, right? So, and you even lose more safe. So please take notes. The point of this video is for you to follow me. And also I am using it to do like a journal. I'm journaling my journey of trading. Okay. I've started being consistent in making profits. So I like to journal these things so that most times I also go back to watch these videos. So please take note. And please, if you're joining me, trade with caution. Make sure you're applying risk management. I'm not a financial advisor. I am just posting these things to help a lot of people out there who are struggling with trading too. Okay, so let's get into it. So on the 4 hours, I drew my 4 hours order block. This is it. If you notice, this is the middle line of the 4 hours order block. This is the middle line of the daily order block. So the daily order block has uh his its edge here, this top one, and the 4 hours on middle block is here as well. So initially, when I saw this happening, I didn't want to take it. Remember the rule, right? Let me get that rule. Where's my rule? Where's my rule? Where's my rule? Sorry, give me a minute. Notepad. Yeah. Yep, this is the rule. Remember, the rule here states that you must, when you see, it's part of like the rule, I think rule 1, no, rule 3. Yeah, once there's a trended direction, once market trends back to, after break of structure, market trends back to um back to the zone. Yeah. So once there's a trending structure to the order block zone or fair value gap zone, wait for a break of structure to your traded direction. Okay. So what I mean is after market has given you a signal on a higher time frame to buy or to sell, then and market starts trending back as your retracement. Once the retracement is a trend or once the retest is a trend, right? Then you have to make sure on this first spike or this first spike, you're not to go in. You're to wait for a break of structure, a proper break of structure before you get in. In most cases, like this case now, we had market trend. This was from last week. Market broke. This week market broke last week low. And if you notice, also we had another break here. We had another break here. So yeah, we had another break here. So when this happened, I was not interested, regardless of this, right? Regardless of this star that I was seeing, I wasn't really interested. I just wanted market to just give me a high, like break a high, then come back and retest, or just create a high and retest, then I'll and break it, and then I'll follow up. So market still broke down again, giving me two, like this is a proper trend down. So I have to see a break of structure before I can jump in. So obviously market then did it. So initially I entered this trade. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I think I posted it. Yeah, I posted it. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I posted it. So I entered this trade after this candle has broken off this high here. I just jumped in on the trade because this is actually a star, an evening star for most. Some people also can call it harami or however you call it, but this was the pattern, right? For some people who trade earlier, I don't know what you will see for you to enter this trade earlier, but then initially I entered this trade, and when it broke off the full high and all this, I just took my profit here, right? It was a quick scalp, although I wasn't sitting down watching it, but I entered the trade here, put my stop loss below this point, and it was a large stop loss. So I knew somehow that maybe this market can come back to retest, but I haven't checked it on 1 hour as at then. So, but when market gave this break of structure here, I had to now go down to 1 hour to check where we at. So this was where market broke the structure from, and I had to draw from where I saw it. I saw it at this point, so I had to draw my Fibonacci to know where the discount zone is and where the premium zone is. But if you look at the rule that I've always been trading, one of the checklists that I've always said why we do this analysis is I like to look out for the last order block or last fair value gap before the break of structure. Most likely market could come back to that area to retest that place before going. Most likely you get, so every other one that you get before that break when coming back down, every other what do you call it, every other blocks or fair value gap you get before that, when coming back down before the break, it might be now used as liquidity, right, to take a lot of people out. So if you notice what happened, your market broke, created this one, went up, a lot of people might still be trading it, but market came back, cleared all those people's stop loss, right? If your stop loss was around here, it would have taken everything out. So that was what happened. So, but initially I had this, I had to draw this order block here. Then when I saw the market do this, that it gave me this tweezer bottom here, I jumped in on this trade here and I left I didn't set a target. My target is usually 1:3. This was where my target is, 1:3. Yeah, this is usually my target, but I knew this market is going to scale up from here and this would be like the height. Why I said so is because this is the overall daily trading range. If you look at it on 4 hours, look at what I'm showing you. Yeah, so you see. Is it 4 hours? Should I look 4 hours? Or let's just see. Yeah, let's see daily. Daily. Because it's a trading range. Okay, so initially my trading range was here or is here. So it's from here all the way to here because of this break, right? It took from here all the way to here. So that is the height of the trading range. Now, this thing, if you notice what is happening here, it formed a low, a shoulder, formed a head, and this full move was also another shoulder. So this market definitely is going to push all the way to here. You get this is like your new high if you consider this full push here and the retest and this head and shoulder, inverted head and shoulder. So this is like your new high. So market is still going to touch down to this place. But if you want to follow it, please be conservative. I am done with the market and I'm out. Okay. So what I did was to take 1:6 on this market. Oh shit. What am I doing? What am I doing? Sorry, I have a lot of plenty lines on my chart that I don't understand. Okay, so what I did was to take 1:6, if you notice. So once I took in on the trade, once I got in on the trade, I got in after I saw this rejection. And if you notice how market just from all the way from the high, this is actually supposed to be here because it created a new high before the retest, right? So all the way from the high, market just went straight down. It didn't like trend there. So one of the rules is here. It's a once first break of structure, once it breaks the first structure, which is this low here, right? We're retracing, right? Then go straight to other block of fair value gap zone. Trade the first reversal candlestick pattern you see. All right. So this was the first reversal candlestick pattern. It came into the zone without trending there. And after breaking the structure, it came into the zone, closed above here. And I took my trade from here, put my stop loss here, below this point, below the middle of the 1 hour order block, right? Let me take out this Fibonacci. Although we are trading in the premium zone, this is the premium zone. So I just put it there for a lot of people who understand premium zones and discount zones. Okay. So this was what happened. I took it and the minute market started moving, after market broke this level here, it broke it, closed here. That was when I moved my stop all the way to this down point. Because I know that this place might be risky to come back and tap in before continuing. So that was why I just moved it to break even somewhere here. And this was like 1:1, 1:1.7 or 1.8 or so. It was almost 1:2 anyways, right? So, but market kept pushing and pushing. The more I saw market pushing, when it pushed to this level, I shifted my stop above again a little here, did like 1:1.5. Yeah, 1:2.1 point something, I think. Yeah, I think so. I can't remember. But yeah, I was just pushing, securing my profit until market got here to hit my TP. So that was where my TP is, and it all happened today. So I got in on this trade by around 8 this evening, 8 p.m. And around that was like 1 a.m. this morning. That was when I took it out. I just took it out, then I had to make this video. Okay. So, but I'm going to post this video tomorrow because of algorithm issue or so. So, but I'm going to post it tomorrow. So I also posted this particular trade now, the results, my trading results. I posted it in my Instagram. So you can go up there to encourage yourself, to encourage you. You can go out there to the Instagram and look at the results. I posted it. I took a $3,000 account to a $12,000 account because I think I made about how much? About 9K on this trade. Yeah, I think I made about $9,000 on this trade. Yeah, about 9K. Let me see. Is it nine? Let me check that. Don't mind me. Yes, yes, about 9,351. So I posted it on my Instagram. Let me check again. It's on my story. Okay, yeah, on my story it was about 7K, 7,600. So, but on my I don't know what's up with Instagram. It's not letting me post as a post. It's not like giving me the post that I need. Story. I don't want to post it on my story. I want to post it like not story. What's going on here? Okay, so sorry, I've been quiet. I'm trying to get the post so I could post it again. Okay, it's there. All right. Yeah. Okay. So what's this? What's going on here? Why can't I post this thing? Well, I'll figure it out later, okay? Then I'll post it for you guys to see and be encouraged, okay? But for this week, I'm not doing any major trading again this week because I have already taken what I want as profits, okay? So please follow up, like, subscribe, drop your comments. Let me see your comments. If you have questions about the strategy, ask or send me a DM in my um in my Instagram page. Okay. Send me a DM, let's chat. Let's talk about it. I could also, if I get enough engagement on uh, on the channel, then maybe I could hold a live. We'll have a live session and do this, okay? So please let me know what you guys think. Please subscribe, like, drop a comment, and let's go. Let's get this money, man.